Here, you'll learn how acne and blackheads actually form, the right and safe ways to treat them, and the common mistakes that make things worse.
What you are looking at is not a surface-level issue, it is a microscopic architectural collapse. This pore has become a reservoir for solidified waste, stretching the follicle walls to their absolute limit. Most people think they are looking at dirt trapped under the skin, but what you're actually witnessing is a complex biological battle. This isn't just a blackhead. It's a time capsule of oxidized sebum and cellular debris that has been hardening for weeks, creating a blockage that the skin simply cannot clear on its own. When skin cells fail to shed properly, they create a keratinous plug that acts like a biological cork, trapping life-giving oils beneath a layer of hardened debris. This condition, often called hyperkeratosis, occurs when the skin's natural exfoliation process is interrupted. Science calls these open comedones because the pore remains open to the environment. The dark color isn't from poor hygiene, it's the result of a chemical reaction called oxidation. When the oily sebum reaches the surface and meets the oxygen in the air, it turns black, much like a sliced apple turning brown. As the extraction begins, notice the density of the material. This isn't liquid oil, it has transformed into a waxy substance called a sebaceous filament that has oxidized over time. This dark head signals the need for precise, clinical intervention. In this full-screen view, the focus is on the integrity of the surrounding dermis. A common mistake in extractions is tissue trauma. If the pressure is applied too broadly, the inflammation can spread horizontally, damaging the healthy collagen fibers that keep our skin firm. Professionals use a targeted, vertical compression technique. This ensures that the pressure is directed solely at the base of the blockage, encouraging the entire plug to slide out without tearing the pore's lining. It requires a deep understanding of the skin's elasticity. Applying too much force or using the wrong angle can lead to broken capillaries, which is why professionals always emphasize skin preparation, often using steam or salicylic acid to soften the sebum before the procedure begins. Beyond the satisfaction of the extraction, we have to look at the follicular health. These pores act as channels for our natural oils. When they become chronically dilated like this, the skin's elasticity is tested. Once the obstruction is removed, the follicle can finally begin its recovery phase. This is the moment where the skin's self-healing mechanisms kick in. The immediate goal post-extraction is to manage the pore crater. By applying targeted antioxidants or ingredients like niacinamide, we can help the pore walls constrict and prevent the remaining lipids from oxidizing again, effectively resetting the skin's biological clock. Observe the surrounding tissue. The slight redness is a sign of increased blood flow as the body's immune system attempts to deal with the blockage. By clearing this pathway, we are assisting the skin's lymphatic drainage. Furthermore, we must consider the role of the microbiome. When a pore is blocked, it creates an anaerobic environment, an area devoid of oxygen, which is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. By performing a clean extraction, we are reintroducing oxygen into the follicle, neutralizing threats before they spread. Understanding the complexity of a single pore reveals the incredible resilience of the human body. We aren't just cleaning the skin, we are restoring a vital gateway of the immune system. When the pathway is clear, the skin can once again perform its primary function, acting as a breathable, adaptive shield against the world outside. As we progress deeper into this clinical clearing, we must address the structural morphology of the follicle itself. What often appears as a single blockage is frequently a multi-layered accumulation of sebum that has solidified over several weeks or even months. Notice the subtle change in the material's consistency as it is released. The deeper portions are often lighter in color and more pliable compared to the hardened, oxidized surface cap. This indicates that the skin's internal moisture levels are still attempting to regulate the area, despite the massive obstruction at the exit point. Every movement in this extraction is a calculated response to the skin's tensile strength. When the skin is stretched by a large comedone, the elastin fibers are under constant mechanical stress. If the extraction is too aggressive, these fibers can lose their snapback ability, leading to what is known as distended pores. By slowly coaxing the material out rather than forcing it, we allow the dermal matrix to adapt to the sudden change in volume. This is the intersection of biology and physics, managing the internal pressure of the skin to ensure long-term structural integrity. Furthermore, we are observing the role of the sebaceous gland located at the base of the hair follicle. This gland is the source of the lipids we see being removed. When it becomes overactive, often due to hormonal triggers or environmental stressors, it produces an excess of oil that the narrow canal simply cannot transport to the surface fast enough. This stagnation leads to follicular congestion. By clearing this pathway, we are essentially re-establishing the skin's natural conveyor belt system. This allows the fresh, liquid sebum to flow freely again, which is essential for maintaining the skin's acid mantle and protecting it from external pathogens. Watch closely as the final remnants of the keratinous plug are evacuated. The void left behind is a temporary space that the body will immediately begin to fill with fresh, healthy fluids. This transition is critical. The restoration of the pore's diameter is not instantaneous, it requires a period of remodeling where the surrounding tissue stabilizes. By removing the chronic inflammation caused by the blockage, we are lowering the local cytokine levels, the signaling molecules that trigger redness and swelling. This brings the skin back from a state of emergency to a state of equilibrium, allowing the microcirculation to return to its optimal flow and ensuring the cellular environment remains oxygenated and healthy. Beyond the physical extraction, we are witnessing a vital shift in the skin's intracellular communication. When a pore is chronically obstructed, the surrounding cells send out distress signals, leading to a localized accumulation of macrophages, the immune system's first responders. These cells attempt to break down the hardened debris, but without external help, they often get trapped in a cycle of chronic inflammation. By manually clearing the blockage, we are effectively silencing these distress signals, allowing the body to redirect its energy from defense to regeneration. Notice how the skin's surface begins to flatten almost immediately after the pressure is released. This is a testament to the incredible viscoelastic properties of human skin. However, the true healing happens deep within the basal layer, where new, healthy skin cells are born. The removal of this oxidized mass clears the way for these new cells to migrate to the surface unobstructed, ensuring that the next cycle of the epidermal turnover is smooth and efficient. It is a reminder that what we see on the surface is always a reflection of the complex, invisible work happening beneath. Ultimately, these procedures are more than just a visual relief, they are a necessary intervention in the maintenance of our body's primary defense system. By understanding the science of the pore, from sebum oxidation to follicular structural integrity, we move away from superficial fixes and toward true dermatological health. Respecting the skin's biology means providing it with the environment it needs to thrive, balance, oxygen, and precise care. As this session concludes, the transformation is clear. The skin is no longer fighting against itself, but is once again a functional, breathable barrier. Through the lens of science, every extraction is a step toward restoring the natural harmony of the human body, ensuring that our largest organ remains resilient, protected, and healthy for the long term. Understanding the language of your skin is the first step toward true health, proving that when we support our biology supports us.